Kayla. You know, like how on Ready Steady Cook. Remember that show?
Yeah.
And they'd each come in from the side, and we got that roasted.
Yeah. Okay. That's you.
Welcome back to Cooking with Kayla. Tyler and I came out here to Swans Crossing today. It's just through, you go through Kew and Kendall and out towards Lawn to get here, isn't that right?
Yep.
So we thought we'd just do something simple today. We're just going to do toasties on the fire, but 3 different types of toasties, not just the average like ham, cheese, tomato, cheese toasty, whatever. We're going to spice things up a bit today. Because our toasties are done on the fire with our little jaffle press thing, we're gonna get the fire going first. Tyler forgot to bring the table, so this is our table.
We got the fire going, wait for those coals to form a bit. Obviously you need coals to cook with the jaffle iron. Jaffle iron is one of our favourite things to cook with when we're away. It's just so simple and easy. You don't have to really get much or think about much, and it's just straight on the fire. It's a beautiful camp spot out here in the middle of the bush. There's only one, you know, it's Monday, it's not like school holidays or weekend or anything. There's only one other couple camped out on the other side of the paddock here. Massive open grassy area. Sort of pick your own spot out here. Rain's coming in and out a little bit, but not too bad. Alright, let's go, chef.
So we're gonna do 3 different toasties today. We're gonna do our breakfast toasty, and then I'm gonna do like a Mexi bean, Mexican cheese corn avocado toasty, and then I'm going to do like a mozzarella mushroom tomato pesto toasty as well. So we might start with the Mexican one first, because I've got to cook off the bean mix first to put that in a toasty. So what we got for that was the Mexican mix bean, so it's just black kidney beans, pinto beans and red kidney beans, some corn kernels, some capsicum, just some taco spice mix to put in it, avocado, I think avocado's going on 2 of them, cheese, red onion, and then on top I'm going to put some coriander. So we'll just start with the Mexican one. I'm just going to chop up the onion and the capsicum, and then I'll get the bean mix started on the desktop stove. So chop up the onion, put that in the pan. Pan's not on yet. And we're going to save half the onion for the pesto mozzarella tomato one as well. Chop up the capsicum. Put the capsicum in the pan with the onion. So just put that in the pan with a bit of butter or olive oil or whatever you've got, and just saute that off. You could also, with this Mexican one, you could pre-prepare this mix before you go away camping, so you don't have to like waste time. So it can just be like a real quick easy dinner. Pull the mix out of the fridge, put it on the bread, chuck it in the jaffle iron, and away you go. So that's sauteed off now, so I'm just going to add in the beans. With any tinned goods like these beans, if they have the water in them, just drain them, otherwise your mix is going to be fluffy. Chuck that in. Oh, I've got bean on my shoe. Yeah. Now I'm going to add the corn in, and then add the taco spice mix in. Just cook that off for like another minute or so, just when everything's mixed in, and then that's your Mexican mix done. And like I said, you can do that at home before you go camping, and then you don't have to do this.
I just put the awning away because it's really ruining the lighting situation. Hopefully it doesn't rain again, but...
So that one's done. This one, the Mexican toasty, is probably the one with the most amount of like prep and effort. The rest of them you kind of just put like ingredients on a toasty and just chuck it in. But like say if you made this one night, 4 toasties, the next night you've got mix for like nachos or like tacos or Mexi bowls, a whole heap of stuff. Just put it on wraps for like for lunch. So this one meal. So then for the rest of this toasty, I'm just going to cut up some avocado and some cheese, and that's all you need to finish it off.
Do you want me to cut the cheese?
No, it's okay. Yes. So now we've got our jaffle iron laid out and all our ingredients ready. So you just get your bread. This sounds dumb, but make sure you get square bread. You know how you can get like long bread because it's got to fit in the jaffle iron. because if you have long bread, it's going to overhang and just burn. Today we are trying a new bread, olive oil and herb blend. So then the trick is you butter the outside of the bread, then you put the buttered side down so it's not on the inside. That's the trick. And with your Jaffle iron, one side is going to be bigger than the other side, so that's the top. So you put it in the big side. And then I always put cheese first, then mix, then avocado, and then salt and pepper or herb mayo or whatever you got, and then your other piece of bread. So butter that, then chuck her on, butter side up, so then the butter touches the Jaffle iron. And then you just close your Jaffle iron, squish her in. Oh, make sure your Jaffle's not too full, like this one.
That one's pretty full.
This one's pretty full. There'll be a capsicum coming out the side. Make sure the clip's on.
You gotta push that up to where the markers are, yeah.
The trick is, like, this one's alright because it's not too much flames, but if you've got a fire with like new fresh wood on it and it's really like flamey, don't put the Jaffle.
Flamey.
What's the word?
I don't know. Yeah.
Don't put this like just on the flames because it's just gonna burn. It's just gonna go black. So you want to put it on like coals.
You want it to cook slowly.
Yeah, you want it to cook slowly. You don't just want to fry it on the outside and it's going to be cold in the middle. So you want it on coals. We'll leave that on there for maybe like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and then flip it over another minute and a half, 2 minutes, and then we usually like take it off and check it. If it needs going again, we'll put it back on.
There's so many birds out here everywhere trying to scab all our food. It's licking the scraps of an empty fry pan.
So we've pulled it off and just set it on the grass, and then we'll just let it heat through for another minute or so, and then we'll open it up and check it.
It stole our cheese. Get it back. We'll put that on the next one.
So that needs a little bit longer. So that's good, but it needs a little bit longer. Let's check the other side. Yeah, just a little bit longer.
Oh, he's back. Get him.
Get off the cheese.
And now it's raining again, so we had to put the awning back up again.
So that's a nice toasty. Yum. And then this one I thought would be nice with fresh coriander.
That's the first one done. Is it hot?
I think so.
Am I going to burn myself?
Yeah.
Do I need to wait?
I need to sleep. You meant to put the coriander with the toasty.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Coriander's meant to eat it with the toasty, not just on top.
The olive bread's pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah. That is nice bread.
What's your thoughts on it?
This one's really good.
I like it.
Yeah. We've actually never made this before.
Remember last time we were making garlic bread and we never made the garlic bread before.
So the next toasty we're doing is the breakfast toasty. So for this one we've got eggs, baked beans, cheese and avocado on the same bread. Oh, and baby spinach, I forgot. So same thing again, butter the outside of the bread, pop it on the big side. So cheese first. So you want to create like a little well in the middle because you're going to crack a raw egg in this one. So you want to create like a wall of avocado. So then you get your egg and you literally just are cracking the egg in there. There you go.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that one worked out well. Sometimes that one doesn't work at all. But this time it did.
For the video.
For the vlog. And then you're just going to put your beans on top. Oops, see it? Starting to come out. Have me. And then just some baby spinach. Bread on top. Close her up. Where am I meant to put it?
Well, I did what you said. I said I made not many flames. Remember when you said don't put it in the flames?
Oh, well there's no point. There's no other option now. So as you can see, sometimes toasties come out looking beautiful and sometimes they don't, but they still taste the same. This one's my favorite. Look at that. That's so good.
This is my favorite one that I cook all the time when we're away camping because it's the easiest. Spinach tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the new bread flavour.
Yeah, I think the bread's exciting. This one just caught my eye. I couldn't resist the urge to try it.
There's that big red sticker saying new.
Obviously, if you don't like soft eggs, you would just cook it for longer. So our last toasty is like a pesto, tomato, mushroom. Well, it's not like, it is. It's like very similar to. No, it's a pesto, tomato, red onion, mushroom, and mozzarella one with some baby spinach as well. It's kind of like, I guess, like a pizza toasty. Get my bread. Get my bread. And slap it down. So just slice your mozzarella.
How come you're using mozzarella instead of cheddar?
Well, I just thought it'd be nice, something different.
So is that more like cheese type? I mean,
It's like the cheese that goes on pizza.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably put the mushroom down first. So I guess the rule of thumb is the things that you want to cook the most, you put on the outside, and the things that like can kind of stay semi-raw, like your tomato and stuff, go in the middle because it's going to cook from the outside in.
Except on the last one with the egg. That's why you wanted to cook the most, and that was in there.
Well, no, it wasn't, because you made a well, so it was still, it was cheese and then egg, and it was avocado on the outside, so it's still touching the bottom of the bread. And then I had a layer of beans and then spinach. So thinly slice your mushrooms, and then I'd probably do onion and then tomato, baby spinach, and then get your pesto. Any pesto is fine, and just spread that on. This goes on the inside of the toasty, and then put that on top, and then butter your bread, and then cool those up and repeat the same thing. Get in there. It smells really good. Like, it smells like a pizza. I was just gonna say that everything cooked really well inside. I know that this cooking with Kayla was very simple, and I know that there's some of you out there that think I don't possess any cooking skills, which is not true. I do, but this is camp cooking. This is not. You should see me at home. Even when we're out camping, toasties, I reckon, is like my favourite dinner. I always look forward to toasty nights. Usually like one of our last night campings, or one of the nights where we get like they're late and we don't really have any food, and we're like always have like baked beans. We're like, let's just make a toasty. But I just thought that this one was just a way to just spice toasties up a bit, so you don't just have to have your cheese toasty or ham cheese tomato, or like
This one tastes like pizza.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's the pizza one. I love the Mexican one. That was really good. But yeah, you can still have something simple like a toasty, and it doesn't take long at all. But just a bit different.
So everyone should let us know their favourite toasty ideas, so then we have more ideas. They were all good, but like, I have the baked bean one all the time, so that was just kind of like the standard. And then both these taste good. I don't know. Maybe the Mexican one, I guess, but this is pretty good too. That's our lunch all done and finished. We're just in the middle of packing everything up in the rain. It seems to keep raining out here. They're going to head for a swim. Even though it's raining, it is quite hot today. This Swans Crossing campground, which is kind of out the back of Kendall, is a beautiful campsite. It's just kind of out in the middle of the bush, but it's a big open green paddock they've made. It's a state forest campground. So it's free to camp here, but you still got facilities like tables and toilets. And there's a little river that flows through the camp if you want to have a swim and various things like that. Quite a nice spot. Not a heap of forward driving around. There is a couple of tracks that run off the campsite. There was a good one out that way, but it looks like they've blocked it off due to forest works at the moment. And then Broken Bago State Forest or Bago National Park is only about half hour away. There's plenty of trucks out there too. Taking a little sidetrack about a K from Swans Crossing down to the creek here. You can drive down next to it and have a swim. We're worn out and hot after all that cooking. Too cold to swim?
Well, I'm not that hot.
You'll feel better after.
I feel fine now.
No, you'll feel better after.
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
Do you actually want me to start?
Yeah, do you want me to tell you what to say?
Yeah.
I don't know, just say welcome. Today we're doing another cooking with Kayla video. Today we're doing another cooking with Kayla video. We're out here at Swans Crossing, out in the lawn state. We're out at Swans Crossing campsite on a rainy Monday. It's lunchtime. I'm just trying to give you some ideas. It's lunchtime. And today we're going to cook up a few different types of toasties.
I'm really enjoying the sound of you eating.
It's ASMR.